All right, so I am live, and really one of the reasons I'm doing this is because I'm on the phone plan. You get certain gigabytes per month. I'm on the last day before it's supposed to be renewed. And I had like about, I don't know, 2.7 gigabytes left. So I figured I might as well use them, otherwise they'll go away anyway. So if that's the case, I'll just do a stream. Hey, Neopunk, hope you're doing well. How you doing? Why Mayor? Hello there. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, man. Sorry about that. I know I'm going to get a lot of people asking me about the new Ninja Turtle, so I'm sure I'll probably just wait until more people are in. I did do a reaction. It's uploaded or uploading. It's either uploading or already uploaded. Hey there, Fadi. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I mean the new trailer for the new movie that was complete garbage. Am I going to review the Last of Us TV show? I did not get any requests for it, and I have no interest in watching it. Hey, Lord Cosmo. Hey, Ben. Hey, Dave. How's everyone doing? Like I said, I decided to do a stream because I have the Boost mobile phone, and it's supposed to be recharged tomorrow. I have like 2.7 gigabytes left, so I figured might as well, instead of them going to waste, I'll do this. Hey, thank you, Scott Murphy. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad the stream worked well the other night. I wanted to do it for a while, but there's always something in the way. My favorite buddy cop movie, like you chose all the good ones. Tango and Cash, Tango and Cash. Uh, I haven't been requested the. I haven't got any requests for the new Mario movie. They're wasting destroying these characters. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I mean, are you that surprised? And there's already people defending it. There's always people defending stuff, including that trailer for the new Ninja. There's already people defending it. Neil Putt neither, but there's people already defending that movie. Yeah, Chris Rock was hilarious. Chris Rock was absolutely hilarious and right about what he was saying. Well, people are saying you can't complain about the way the characters are because you're complaining about teenagers acting like teenagers. That was one response I already saw. I'm like, they're not teenagers in the film. Like, they're preteens. They're like 10 years old. For those who saw that Ninja Turtles trailer, did they not look and seem like 10 years old? Thank you, Colin. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Neopunk I am. The Resident Evil 4 remake, I mean, uh, I don't know if I'll be able to pick up right away because I had to spend money. I did get a new camcorder, so money's tight. One day, though. I'm not sure what you mean by anything like secret reviews. It documentary, I mean, I saw it. It was decent, but I saw it was on YouTube for a bit. Hey, hello there, Angry Mob. Yeah, the art style is Into the Spider Verse, without a doubt. It's Into the Spider Verse because Into the Spider Verse was very popular, and I enjoyed that film. I actually enjoyed that movie. Into the Spider Verse was a really good Spider Man film. But yeah, the new Ninja Turtle film. I mean, The next time, like I said, the next time there'll be Muppet babies, Muppet turtle babies. Worst idea, streams, stream six, I guess. But yeah, I can't say I'm really looking forward to much of any of that. Okay, cool, no problem, man. Yeah, I always enjoyed that film. But yeah, it's one of those things. It is what it is. What can you do? I mean, it's tough to get all upset about it too much because they treat all characters like that. I mean, most franchises have gone down the they have blast radius. You're not wrong. That's why I'm uploading a video. I don't know if it's uploaded right now. I even said I'm not yelling, screaming, curse. Like, I don't like it. I think it sucks. But I'm not screaming, cursing, all that because it's exactly what you expect. It's exactly what you expect. So how can I really be that surprised, shocked, anything? I can't be. It is what it is. Look at all the franchises. Look at Star Wars. Look at Halloween. Look at Terminator. Look at Predator. Look at Alien, which I know they're doing another Alien film. Most franchises are in the toilet. Ninja Turtles is just another one, another brick in the wall. By the way, for those who saw that trailer, can someone answer me this question? That Ninja Turtle trailer, if that's okay to ask you guys. Why does Donatello sound like he's 7 years old? But even compared to the other voices, he sounds like he's 7 years old. He sounds almost like Ike from South Park. Why is that the case? They're not even teenagers, they're preteens. Yay, John. Yeah, I'm uploading a longer video because that was part of like a paid request. So I upload a short one, but there's a long one. It's either uploaded or is being uploaded as we speak. So it's either uploaded by now or it might have to load because I filmed it on the phone actually. So they're not teenagers, they're preteens. They're damn preteens. They're 10 years old. Especially Donatello sounds like he's 7 years old. I mean, I guess they don't remember the comic books. They don't remember the 1990 movie. They don't remember the 2003 cartoon. They don't remember all the other stuff that's actually come out. But hey, what do I know? Hey, it's Sanity Pepper. Mikey's head looks like a pumpkin. Mikey's head literally looks like a pumpkin. Hey, 2GC, I'm doing okay, other than seeing that Ninja Turtle trailer, which was, I can't say I'm surprised. None of them sound like their balls have dropped. Sound like literal pre-teens. They sound like they're 7, 8 years old. Like I said, the next movie will be them in diapers, Muppet Turtle babies. But again, people defend it. And I'll just say maybe they're just toxic positivity. How about that? Toxic positivity. If you defend the film, maybe I'll say that. Yeah, Splinter looked like he had an afro that is stole from Link from the Mod Squad. That's what Splinter looks like. That quick shot Splinter, he like had an afro. I didn't Link from the Mod Squad. He looked like. Yeah, I'm glad Chris Rock roasted Will Smith. It was hilarious. It was on YouTube clips, but it was gone. There might be other ones. No, I haven't watched Smile. Thank you, Lucas. But yeah, it's one of those things that just yeah, and now people are mad about Chris Rock, which is hilarious because for the longest time they wanted Chris Rock to say something. Then when he says something, then people get mad. I'm like, people don't know what they want if that's the case. You wanted Chris Rock to unleash. You wanted Chris Rock to say something. He did say something, and now you're mad about more crap. Make up your mind, dude. Seriously. Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem. It's just yeah, I enjoyed Avengement. That's one of Scott Adkins' best movies. Cole Warner, we were just talking about that. It looked abysmal, but people are already defending that trailer. Of course, if it's new, they gotta defend it. Toxic positivity, as I call it. Well, I didn't call it. Other people called it. Donatello sounds like he's 7 years old. I thought it was a girl voicing his character at first, but he sounds like he's 7 years old. You just don't like anything. No, I'm being no. I know what you mean. Goblins. Thanks for stopping by, as well as others on the Dead Pit stream. I appreciate it. Thank you, Goblins, and other people. I'd rather be critical and then you know when I'm honest if I like something than love everything. It's like that, you know. I would ask people what there is to like about that trailer. That's what I would ask. What is there to like about that TMNT Mutant Mayhem trailer? The stealing into the Spider Verse artwork, Mikey having a pumpkin head, Donnie sounding like a girl, prepubescent 7-year old sounds like Ike from South Park. 2JC, either I don't think they care. They just selective memory, selective amnesia. Cole Warner, why should you listen to any early screener of a movie reaction? Didn't people say Batman v Superman was like the best DC movie ever in early screens, and Ghostbusters 2016 is so great. Like they say that with almost every screener, unless it's a film everybody's in conjunction to dislike. I have no idea how it started. Who said what? All the look up back to the day when there were reviews like Batman v Superman, man, in one movie. They've already jumped up to the level of Marvel, which I mean that's not saying much nowadays. Hey, Rapper Kirby. Miss Ugg, that is absolutely false. TMNT is not for kids only. I can prove it. Go read any of the original comic books. People who say TMNT are just for kids, they do not know the franchise. They don't know their history, and they don't know that they don't know what they're talking about, to be blunt and honest. They don't know their history, and they don't know where these characters came from. Completely disingenuous and completely falsehood. Yeah, Black Storm, but when is the writing good? Because I haven't seen much of that lately, in my opinion, that is. Do you think it'll be worse? It can always get worse. That's what I've learned. It can always get worse. Well, everything gets exaggerated because they go to a screener and they love the experience. And then they're hoping that they'll get some kind of incentive, whether you get an interview or better material for whatever website they're with, or if you like something, you don't get made fun of. If you hate something, then they don't like the heat in the kitchen. Miss here's the thing about the Ninja Turtles, and I mentioned this in a video I'm uploading. It might be uploaded by now. If not, it's in the process of uploading. People who say that, imagine back in the day we said Superman was only for kids. Now, let me ask you a question. Is Superman only for kids? That's a question for the chat. Is Superman only for children? That's a question to ask real quick. Is Superman only for children? So why is it okay to say that? Which I agree, it's not just for children. Is Spider-Man only for children? Let me ask that another question. Is Spider-Man only for children? No problem, Robert Kirby. Is Spider-Man only for children? I'm going somewhere with this. Bear with me. Is Spider-Man only for children? Juno, I won't do it. That's up to YouTube. So then let me ask you a question. If Spider-Man is for everybody and not just for children, if Superman is for everybody and not for just for children, then why is Ninja Turtles only just for children? Because that's the argument I'll see about this new movie and anything about this franchise today. Goblins, yeah, I get what you mean. And that's my point. Why do people then say that? Because all are silly concepts. Hey, RetroCrypt, all are silly concepts. A guy in a red and blue pajama sticking on walls, climbing on walls, and swinging webs. A guy with his underwear out, flying, X-ray vision, and all that. Ninja Turtles, they're all silly, goofy concepts. But people knew Spider-Man and Superman with how you write them, with how you portray them, with how you work them into stories, with how you work them into characters. They can be for anybody, adults or children. So if we could say that for Superman, and we could say that for Spider-Man, why can we not say it for Ninja Turtles? Because no one has the balls or the foresight or the the ability to try it out. And you might be surprised at the reception. So again, saying Ninja Turtles is only for kids would be like, imagine someone back in the day said Superman was only for kids. Imagine back in the day in 19 whatever. Imagine back in the day in 1975, someone says Superman was just for kids. If that was the case, you would never get Christopher Reeve's Superman the movie. Because I don't consider that a kids movie. I consider that a movie. Superman the movie. That'd be like, well, Batman's just for kids because of the Adam West Batman. But instead, they did Batman 89. They did Batman Returns. They did Batman the Animated Series. Look at Batman the Animated Series. That's a cartoon. And I can't even say that's a cartoon just for kids because of how sincere and serious that show is. You look at Batman the Animated Series, you look at the way those episodes are done. Heart of Ice, for example, emotion, seriousness. Exactly. They did look at as kids. But it's up to the individual to write, to portray, to be a good writer, to be a good director, to be a good control man, to work characters into any format you want. Batman did with animated series and a collection of Batman movies you guys will pick. Spider-Man, various comic books that have showcased seriousness. So at this point in time, we do not look at Spider-Man as just for kids. We do not look at Superman as just for kids. That's why yeah, Joker was rated R, and I thought it was a good movie. That is why, in my opinion, you need people to take these characters, the Ninja Turtles, and you need to do products, whether it be animated films, direct-to-video films, live-action films, anything of the sort. You need to get good writers, capable directors to portray these characters as actual characters so that you can get to a point where Superman and Spider-Man, not in terms of popularity, I mean in terms of the way the characters are looked at. Because there's a time where Superman and Spider-Man, they're just for kids. But that's been obliterated by now. That's why I asked earlier. I asked people, do you think Spider-Man's just for kids? Everybody said no. Do you think Superman's just for kids? Everyone said no. Sadly, that's not true. The 2012 cartoon was for kids. The TMNT 2007 film, I would say so. The Rise of the TMNT cartoon was definitely just for kids. Really, the only cartoon that stretched it was the 2003 cartoon. And then movie wise, don't get me started with that. But again, if you're not going to have capable people to actually try to build up characters like that, then they will always be in the toilet. But you're not going to see that change anytime soon when you get crappy movies or crappy looking movies like this new Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem, where they look like they're 8 years old or 10 years old. And Donatello sounded like a girl. He sounded like 7 years old. And you know he's a nerd. He's got glasses. April O'Neil is, I don't know what the hell they did with her. Well, Chaz, you can't say that because you're be a hater, and it's not meant for you. because I did the whole argument. But it's just for kids, and you're mad at teenagers acting like teenagers. They're not teenagers. They're preteens. No one can make me convinced that those characters are not 8, 9 years old in that new trailer. Am I wrong? Am I alone in that in thinking that? Am I alone in thinking when I looked at that Turtles Mutant Mayhem that they look like it sound like they're 8, 9 years old? Am I alone in thinking that? Maybe I am. Maybe I am alone in thinking that. Maybe I'm in. Maybe I'm alone in that. It's ridiculous that people want to give it a pass because we all have to be toxic positivity. They sounded bad. Yeah, they did sound bad. They sounded, it's a big old joke. And I knew it. And people get mad at me because I said it before. They keep doing this for so many franchises. Why should you be surprised at this point? It's Seth Rogen. I knew when Seth Rogen was attached. What was the last thing Seth Rogen produced that was worth a spit? What was the last thing Seth Rogen did that was worth a spit? Because it wasn't Santa Inc. But hey to everyone, Luis, Rapper Kirby, Jedizilla, True Fire Pink Guy, Silver Wings, hope you're doing well. Dante, Gary Blow, everyone, Darth Gold does hello, everybody. Thomas H, hello there. Hello to everyone. True Fire Pink Guy. Sorry, I was going on this tangent. Yeah, Seth Rogen, I knew it. I was hoping there was just one scene. Silver Wings, that would make sense, but they're making them younger and younger and younger. 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon. I think that cartoon is still damn good today. That's how I view the Turtles. You look at 2012 cartoon, they look a lot long. They seem a lot younger. And then this, they seem a lot younger as well. Discord, yeah, I agree with you guys. Absolutely agree. And also the cast: Seth Rogen, John Cena, Jackie Chan, Ice Cube, Paul Rudd. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Did they just pull these names at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box out of random for this cast? Don, it could always be worse. That's what I've learned. It can always be worse. It can always be worse. Never say it can't be worse. It can always be worse. Ridiculous. The 80s TMNT, I like it, but I don't watch it much because I don't think it holds up for me. But all they need was George Lopez. I'm surprised they didn't for one of the punk frogs or something. Yeah, permanent teenager Seth Rogen. That was absolutely cringe when that came up. I went, what? Contrast with the studio. I don't know. I don't see Ice Cube or Jackie Chan having contracts with Nickelodeon Studios. I think they're like, hey, we need an Asian guy. Get Jackie Chan. Hey, let's have these familiar people to hopefully sell our movie to be a box office hit. Lucas Green, yes. Leave many of these franchises alone. Because if they're not going to do it right, don't do it at all. Don't do it at all if you're not going to do it right. Let the ether, let the palette be rinsed. So maybe, well, The hope is one day someone grows a brain. But it's Hollywood. That's asking too much for someone to grow a brain. Jackie Chan is voicing Splinter. Big surprise. I mean, this what they do. They saw the Karate Kid remake and said, "Yep, we're gonna get him for Splinter." That trailer just looked absolutely god awful. I do like Final Fight. I played Final Fight on Super Nintendo many times back in the day. I enjoy it. Favorite TMNT movie, the 1991. Belinda, hello there. Sloan, hello there. Black Swordsman, if I didn't say hi, hi there. Tim Line, hi. But again, like I had someone get mad and say, "You're mad that these turtles are teenagers and they're acting like teenagers." I'm like, they're not acting like teenagers. They're acting like idiots. Well, okay, teenagers, but they're acting like they're 7 years old. They're acting like they're 7 years old. Why do people want to see an 8-year-old Ninja Turtles? Why? Is it lowered expectations? Do people just not give a crap? Am I too passionate about it? Maybe that's the problem. I'm too passionate about it. I'm too damn passionate about it. I'm just too damn passionate about it. That's what it is. That's why I'm uploading the video now about it. I couldn't get mad. I mean, I was mad, but it's like I didn't yell, scream, curse. It's like big surprise. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, there's no, pretty much any franchise you like is going to be thrown in the dumpster in the toilet. You know it. So that's why I'm cynical on most things because guess what? It turns out to be that way. Yeah, Muppet Turtle Babies. Turtle babies, a shuriken for you. Turtle babies, a ninja kick or two. That's what the hell it is. Night Fright Talk Show, hello there. Jamaral, hello there. EM. The Fubar, I mean, they didn't really show much, so there's not really much to talk about other than Arnold got hit in the balls. Hey, Julie Evans. I mean, again, I know I keep beating a dead horse because I know people are coming in that will ask me about it. No one's requested Creed 3. And I didn't like the first two, so why would I watch the third one? But it's like, again, they gotta think Ninja Turtles are only for kids, which I just proved because all you people agreed that they're not just for kids, just like Superman and Spider-Man are not just for kids. So why don't you get someone with a brain to realize that? Why is that so hard? Can someone tell me why that's so difficult? Why is it so difficult? Why? Why is that difficult? Why is that difficult? It's Hollywood. That's the answer. I want a better answer. John Cena and Seth Rogen voicing Bebop and Rocksteady. Ice Cube is voicing a character named Superfly. What, from the 70s? That Superfly? Well, Seth Rogen can eat crow. Nickelodeon gave him the right. Yeah, it's like the cast, they just pick names random out of a hat. Take care, Louise. They pick names out of a hat. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shadow Combat TMNT Mayhem is sexy. I mean, I don't know what's sexy about him. Maybe Hollywood's version of sexy. Oh, this is I have Mellow Yellow, but I want to do Mountain Dew Code Red. I don't have a favorite streaming service. They all have issues. A lot of issues I have with a lot of those streaming services. I know what you meant. You meant to say, "Is it exactly what you expected?" I know what you meant. I No one requested Ant-Man 3. No one requested it, so what happened to Hollywood? I mean, I could tell you a story that goes for an hour. Seth Rogen, I don't know what he can do. He can go home and stay there and smoke all the weed he wants. I wish for him just go home, just like Happy Gilmore. No problem, Preminator, but it is archived, so you can always watch it there. Neil Punt, Batman 2022, Joker, The Suicide Squad, and Watchmen. Ever since Nickelodeon got the rights to TMNT, I mean, yeah. And what is up with like they keep messing with these designs? Like Mikey looks like a pumpkin head. His head got squished like a pumpkin. April O'Neil seems frumpy and stole Whoopi Goldberg's hairdo. Uh, Raph is missing his tooth, probably because he sucked his own dick and chipped it. Donnie sounded like a girl or some 7-year old. Sound like Ike from South Park. I've said that before. I've never seen Burnt Offerings. No, Donnie sounded like he got a tube of tube steak stuck up his ass, right at the prostate. Might as well be seen in Moon River. Discord, no, I wouldn't, because she's she's not even old enough. Discord in the movie, they're all like 10, 11 years old. Fair Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love Chris Rock's response to Will Smith's Netflix special. Now everyone's getting butthurt about it. Everyone's getting mad and angry about it. I'm like, you're asking for him to talk about it for so long, then he does, then you get mad. People can't make up their minds. Chris Rock absolutely obliterated Will and Jada Pinkett. And then now people are mad about he shouldn't have said that. He was too mean. I'm like, no one can make up their minds. Oh, okay. Well, I keep forgetting Discord. That's a thing. So okay, well that's different. Um, I don't think I could repeat it on YouTube. It's he has a new Netflix special, and he pretty much talked about he watched Emancipation to see Will get whipped. He like went on a whole completely obliterated Jada, talked about the whole what Jada did to Will and cheated on Will, and he I would say just feel there's probably someone that put it on YouTube, some clips, Chris Rock, Will Smith. I guarantee you can find something on YouTube about it, either one of those shorts or something. Thank you, Shadow Combat. Thank you, everyone. Preminator, I'm doing okay. Cool as Ice, Vanilla Ice is awful. I don't care what happens with the DCU. I really don't. Well, Aragorn, you can't say that, otherwise you're a hater, and you're just gatekeeping, or it's not meant for you. It's only meant for kids, or whatever way they want to downplay your opinion. Eastern Promises, I haven't seen in a while, but I did like A History of Violence. I know Chris Rock stood up for himself, but people don't like that. Thank you, Jillian. I appreciate it. I do totally hate Last Blood. I do totally hate it. I reviewed the film and I hated it. The review's still up, Rambo Last Blood. I hated the movie. Take care, Dolph Goldust. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, I know. I didn't. It's not ruined the franchise because it's been ruined for the longest time, like every other franchise. That's why I have a video. I don't know. Is it up now? Yeah, check my channel. They've done it to all the damn franchises. Terminator, Star Wars, Alien, Predator, and Rambo even. I mean, every franchise got ruined. Yeah, it's up now. Reaction TMNT Mutant Mayhem trailer, 20 minutes 35 seconds. So it is up now. 100, about 100, yeah. So it is up. Almost any franchise you could think of, they're already. Look at Halloween. Look at Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Look at Hellraiser. Well, Hellraiser been doing it for a long time. It, I've only played one Uncharted game, and it's been a long time since I've played it, so I don't have an answer to that. Which requests are easiest for you? I don't know. Christopher Lambert movie, my favorite. I like Resurrection. Only Frederick going as strong as John Wick so far, unless they screw up with John Wick 4. Hey, Sean. Jillian, I was harsh on it, but I'm trying to do videos where I'm not just me screaming for 10 minutes and go, look how crazy I am. I'm actually trying to do, sincere reviews. Well, they've always been sincere, but I'm almost 40, to be screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm getting a little bit old for that. I'm gonna be 40 in like 2 months. I'll still be honest. If I hate it, I hate it, and if I like it, I like it. It's just I'm gonna be honest. It's just this is how I talk with you guys. This is how I talk. I mean, you know. Again, that's one of those things. Like that guy I liked, Army 21. He passed away when he was 40 years old, and um, I got cut it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a stroke. You want to be 50 soon? Wow, congrats. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. It's not like I'm gonna cut all cursing and stuff from my videos. I still do it. It's just I reviewed that Triple H film, Inside Out. I didn't like that film. I was I ranted on that. I just want people to actually watch each video. That's why I'm not going to put a rant on each video because I want people to actually watch it to see whether did I like it, did I not like it. I'm trying to build stuff up. Well, yeah, Jillian, I mean, if you're talking about the finale, yes, the finale has some fun to it. But I even mentioned the first hour made it where it was just a terrible movie. It was a terrible Rambo movie. Rambo Last Blood is not a Rambo film to me. And I wanted to, I think a lot of times when I yell and scream and shout, I'm being honest and visceral, but people then they don't hear my actual criticisms. It like drowns it out. So then I'm like in that video, I said, no, these are my actual criticisms on the movie. I don't think he looked like Rambo, sounded like Rambo. He talked too much. The niece was annoying. All that stuff that I said in the video. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rambo and name only, exactly. I don't watch the Oscars. I never watch the Oscars. What's the point? The Oscars suck. Videos I regret making don't really have much of any to regret. Lost Blood is a terrible Rambo film with some fun in the finale. Frame by frame, yes, I did see the trailer. I uploaded a video, my thoughts on it. It's up. It is uploaded. They said 48 minutes ago. For folks out there, just check my channel, and it is uploaded within the past hour. Well, how would I watch the Oscars? You say it's a pay. Well, the how long are the Oscars? And how would I watch the Oscars? And why would I watch the Oscars? I'm not watching the Oscars for 4 hours. Why would I do that? Which is worse, Die Hard or Rambo 5? I don't know. That's tough. Rambo 5 because Rambo's my favorite franchise, and I love all four of them. And then the fifth one came along, and so Rambo is my personal favorite franchise. Hey, Steven Martinez. Yeah, they are making a Michael Jackson biopic. Terminator Dark Fate is worse. The opening killing John Connor, that's just I don't understand the thinking behind that. I've never played Guitar Hero in my life. Hey Jojo. Yeah, I never watched the Oscars. Why would anyone watch the Oscars? Sashima, it always keeps getting worse. I did a video and I was very matter of fact is with the way movies are today, how can I really get crazy? Like I get mad, but how can I really get insane mad when it keeps happening? And it's you know what I mean? Why I'm mad, but it's like I can't be. What the? I expect it. Like I expect it. Is that surprising? I'm like that trailer that Seth Rogen, JoJo. Um, do you have my Facebook or Instagram or anything of the sort? Because I'm not. I don't want to send it on here. Jojo, let me know if you have Facebook or Instagram or some other way. Well, see, Martinez, you don't have to check out each video because it could be a review, it could be a rant. This is what most people do on YouTube. Terminator Salvation is less egregious compared to others. Discord, I thought Searching for John Cho was worth an Oscar, and it got completely ignored in every step of the way. But I love that. Jojo, send me a message on Patreon then. Like Jojo, send me a message on Patreon, like hi, and I'll send you a message back. Could you do that? And I'll check after the stream. Hey, Scratch Burno. Yeah, no, they're owned by Nickelodeon, so it'll be overly childish. Exactly. That's one of the issues. It never should have been sold to Nickelodeon in the first place. Hillbilly Elegy, I've never heard of that. Resident with Hilary Swank, never saw it. Thank you, Jojo. But yeah, that Turtles Mayhem. I keep mentioning because I know there's some people that are coming in that don't ask my opinion on it. It sucked. I have a review up right now on it. It sucked. It was terrible. Big surprise. Big surprise. Well, Seth Rogen's producing it. I don't think he's directing it, he's producing it. And he's voicing a character. I don't care about Kevin Smith anymore. I really don't. I like Passenger 57, yeah. T2 is a good movie. It's just there's other films I like more. Sean, I would choose Alligator. Raphael wouldn't say anything. He would just throw a sigh into the movie's forehead. It just, well, what can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything about it, except give your honest opinion. If you got the offer to produce, direct the TMNT project, depends. If I have total 100% control, meaning no one can edit it, no one can change the script, I'd have to have 100% complete control. And I could do whatever I want. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a crappy comedy. It's Seth Rogen involved. Again, where's the surprise? Where is the surprise in all this? Worst TMT movie, the 2014 one. Worst show, the Rise of the TMNT one. Well, here's the thing, Boomstick Critique. If it's geared towards small children only, then why did they start playing at the beginning the 80s cartoon music for nostalgia of older people? Because younger kids ain't going to know that. Why are they casting people like John Cena or Seth Rogen or Ice Cube or Jackie Chan? Little kids don't know who Jackie Chan is. Little kids don't, unless maybe, oh, he's one of the people in Kung Fu Panda. They don't know who Seth Rogen is. So, no, they want all ages. Well, Shower Combat, she was one of those in the Rise of TMNT cartoon. Exactly, nostalgia to hook older fans. It's always about nostalgia. I've said that before all the time. It's nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. I fail to see, I keep saying this over and over again, and nothing changes on it. Under Siege 1 is, I prefer. Exactly, unless they're TikTok or YouTube. Exactly. I'm surprised they didn't get like PewDiePie and Markiplier and other people to voice the turtles. Well, it's not going to be R-rated like Sausage Party, but I wasn't a fan of Sausage Party. So in terms of quality, yes, it'll be poor. Terminator, I like more than Addams Family. Invincible, I think I reviewed the first season on the channel. McDonald's over KFC. But yeah, that Ninja Turtle movie just, like I said, the voices, the animation, everyone looked like they're 8 years old. Again, someone answer me this. Why does Donnie sound like he got a tube of toothpaste up his ass and squeezed every drop up it? Why is that the case? He sounds like one of the kids from the first season of Stranger Things. The first season. Or younger, actually. He sounds younger than that. Pre-teens. They're not even teen. God, such cringe-inducing. But hey, maybe I'm the only one that disliked that trailer. I guess I'm the only one that disliked that new Ninja Turtle trailer. Is there anyone else who disliked that trailer and thought it was stupid? Well, yeah, because if you're a nerd, you have glasses. Apparently, that's the only way you can show someone's a nerd is if they have glasses. That's the quality of writing, folks. That's the quality of writing. If you're a nerd, you gotta have glasses. I'm like, you can't do it in terms of how you write a character. Oh yeah, they're not characters; they're just caricatures. Fuck, actually writing a character. It's hated the trailer. Thought it sucked. Awful trailer. It's a shame. Felt got ripped off. Oh, thanks, Blast Radius. I appreciate it, man. It's the millennial generation. These people have zero talent or creativity. That's why you see endless reboots of the stuff they grew up with in the 80s and 90s. Hey, puppies are power. Hope you enjoying your day off. Blast Radius, you're now wrong. I mean, what was it that I looked up 2023? In fact, I'll do that again. When I looked up 2023, and this has been happening not just this year, not just last year, not just 2 years ago. It's been happening for a long time. And here's the problem. As long as people keep giving their money, it will continue to happen because that is what sells. When you look at, they did a House Party remake. They did Creed 3, which is in relation to Rocky, which had 6 movies by itself. You got Stream 6. Yeah, Willy Wonka prequel. They're doing another Alien film. They're doing all these new Stephen King films like Salem's Lot and more adaptations. They're doing another, Dungeons and Dragons. They're bringing that back. Of course, this Ninja Turtles one to melt that dry, and Evil Dead Rise, Fast and Furious X, White Man Can't Jump reboot. I mean, that trailer was awful. The White Man Can't Jump remake that comes out in May. That was terrible. Going to Hulu. The Little Mermaid, don't get me started on that. Another Transformers movie, because we need more Transformers films. Indiana Jones 5. You know my opinion on that. Barbie, the movie. A sequel to The Maid, which who is dying for a sequel to The Maid? That Jason Statham movie? Yeah, that Jason Statham movie. Expendables 4. That franchise died a long time ago with Expendables. Ridiculous. Keeps happening, or will continue to happen. Yeah, White Man Can't Jump remake. So thank you, Blast Razor. I appreciate it. Yeah, it keeps going and going and going. Because nostalgia sells. I mean, what else can you say? What else can I say about it? Shadow Combat, I doubt there will be anything like the book. Because the first Maid was not like the book either. Because I did a video reacting to an audio telling of the Maid book. Yes, I do have a second YouTube channel. It's under most of the reviews recently. It's in the info box. It's also in one of the community posts. No, no more reboots, sequels, or franchises. No, no. Frame by frame, I'll ask you a question. Why should I have hope for the new TMNT film? Give me one reason. Give me one, just not 3, not 5. One reason. Give me one reason. Anybody give me one reason. Anybody give me one reason. Just one. Deep Blue Sea, I like Deep Blue Sea. Nostalgia, no, I hate nostalgia now. Nostalgia, I hate it. I hate nostalgia. Donnie's girl scream. Yeah. Was that a boy voicing Donnie or a girl? I'm being serious. In the new Ninja Turtle, was that a boy or a girl voicing it? It was a boy. Well, it sounded like a girl to me. It really did. When did the nostalgia trend start? Around the time when Jurassic World and Star Wars The Force Awakens made like billions of dollars at the box office. When World, the Jurassic Park reboot, that was just a remake of Jurassic Park 1, well, some parts, I should say, and The Force Awakens, that was just a remake of A New Hope, they could repackage sequels and just copy stuff from the original, and they made a ton of money, and they got critical praise. I think that's, and then when you had stuff like Stranger Things with the 80s nostalgia and all that stuff happening, I think that's where it really kicked into high gear. Frame by frame, they did that already in that Rise of the TMNT cartoon. So is that the first time? Go look up Rise of the TMNT cartoon. Well, Sonic 2 is a new franchise. Like John Wick is a new franchise. Not Star Wars and all this other Terminator, Alien, all this other crap. Chase, no, I'm doing it because I want people to actually watch the video and see, do I like it or do I not like it? That is why most people do that in videos, because people actually have to click and watch the video to see, I wonder if he likes it or I wonder if he doesn't. So you actually have to watch the video to see how I feel about it. New IPs, that's no, you can't do that. Can't do that. Well, yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady are voiced by Seth Rogen and John Cena. And what was the last film that did that? The 2016 Michael Bay produced film. And that was a crappy film too. Yeah, I don't know why Splinter had an afro they stole from Link from the Mod Squad. I don't know why that's the case. Street Teams I loved. I love Street Teams. I reviewed Ambulance. It should still be on the channel. What's Light in Texas? It is what it is. But yeah, Smile 2022. I didn't see it. Favorite Rob Reiner film? Probably Misery. I mean, even if you're not a Ninja Turtle fan, you can at least understand the predicament because there's other franchises you like, you enjoy, you're partial to, that they've dumped into the toilet. Whether it be a Terminator, a Robocop, Scream, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that stuff. Well, Lucas just is nighttime. They're not out in the nighttime. Yeah, Scream 6. Like I'm supposed to care about Scream 6. And I asked why. Why should I look forward to Scream 6? People go, you look forward to it? I'll ask the question. Why should I look forward to it? Nope, not snowing at all. That was actually pretty nice outside. Went out in shorts. The Zero Cool John, the animation style would be the least of my worries. If the voices were better, if the designs were better, if Seth Rogen wasn't attached to it, yeah, it would be better. And I would not care about the animation style because I like Into the Spider-Verse. That's actually my favorite Spider-Man film, Into the Spider-Verse. Most people like Scream 5. I don't know. The people I talked to didn't like Scream 5. Hello there, Ginger. Vicente, no, there is nothing else. It's just one of those things. Is Lucas, pretty much that's what it is like. These turtles can ID as sissies. That's what they ID as their pronouns, cis and C. Cis/C. The movie Roadhouse. What about it? I liked the film. Well, the general audiences, there's no reason to trust them. By that logic, the general audiences liked Captain Marvel, Ghostbusters 2016. I mean, if the general audiences liked those, so I Maybe they're the problem. Lowered expectations. I haven't heard anything about combining those two Wonder Was. Why? Stream 5 sucks. It's the worst one of the series. But hey, when a new film comes out, the general audience, they accept it as like the best thing ever. Lucas, I can do the voice work anytime you want. That's no problem. That I can do anytime. So feel free. Just let me know what you want me to say and I'll do it. That's no problem. I can do that ASAP. Harlot cards, nope, no one's requested that. But I don't have, I mean, no, no one's requested. I like all three John Wick films pretty similar, so I have no way to rank them. Direct to streaming, yeah, I mean, Day Shift I loved with Jamie Foxx. I love Day Shift. I liked Willy's Wonderland. I liked the ones you mentioned, One Shot, etc. Stream 6 will make a lot of money. It will because lowered expectations. Project X didn't see, not that one at least. Well, Cam, don't give him any ideas. What makes Blade Trinity so bad? Everything about it makes it so bad. Everything. Thank you, Vicente. I appreciate it. Malicious, never even heard of it. Neil Punt, it depends. Blade Trinity is more infuriating because there was two good films before it. Lucas, at this point, I don't know which I prefer. Yeah, Stream, you could argue it could have just been one movie. You could easily make that argument. Well, there's already projections that Stream Six is going to make a lot of money, so I'm not surprised. It's not like those films cost a lot to make. It's ridiculous. And yeah, Megan sucked as well, and that film made money. People praise Megan. Why should I care what general audiences think when they praise Megan? A movie that was famous for a doll dancing for TikTokers. Well, I don't know how he would do it since Ninja Turtles is owned by Nickelodeon. He would get sued because it's not public domain. No problem, Caleb. Hey, Marco. Method Man, Red Man. I'm indifferent. Caruso as a mentor. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be impressed nowadays. I'm just not one of them. I said no to Black Panther 2, Avatar 2, because those films are like 3 hours long, and I have zero interest unless it was a ton of money. Marco, it depends on rap. There are certain songs I like. Tupac Changes, I like that song. Yeah, it just depends. DMX Cradle to the Grave, no, Epstone Divatia, I like that song. Just depends. I reviewed the Paperboy from '94. I reviewed it. What's the goal film made you write them all for good? Everything after from Half Past Dead onward. No, no more Blade films. It's too late. Chow Yun Fat would never do that because he's kind of away from that type of action movie. Lucas Green, at least. I don't give a crap about that movie. Nope, no one's requested Beavis and Butthead. Nope. Do I think? Why do we need a Willy Wonka prequel? Why? Jedi Prey. Never drink coffee. Never drank it. Neil Punt, neither. Don't need either of them in a John Wick film. You don't need it. John Wick 4 should be the last. Hey, also, it should be the last. Stop making more John Wick films because they're eventually going to screw it up because they always screw it up. Every franchise, they always make too many and they screw it up. It always happens. Well, 98% of the time it happens. I'll say that. 98% of the time it happens. They keep making more and they screw it up. Puppies are power. I agree with that. But you can't say that, otherwise you're a hater. And I know it's always about the money. Because I know it's show business. It's always a business, but give us a break every once in a while at least. That's why if Hollywood disappeared tomorrow, I would not give a rat's ass. I think most people in the chat would not give a rat's ass either. How many people would care if Hollywood disappeared tomorrow? How many would honestly care? In the chat. Let me know right now. Yeah, because Sashim, I did talk about the trailer. It's uploaded now. I would celebrate. I would celebrate. I want Hollywood to die personally. I don't mind. Exactly. Like the earthquake. You mean like the Steve from LA? There you go. Heartbreakers was not a fan. But hope you're doing well, man. I did record the request, the reaction to a review. I'll have that up in a few days. Thank you. Jackal Gold Kid, cool guy. He's been very nice. The Arnold new TV show. Well, there's nothing to talk about because they didn't show anything other than Arnold getting hit in the balls. I don't care about Dune, so I don't care what movies they make of it. I didn't like Dune. Lucas, I'm fine, man. You don't have to keep asking me about the request. Thank you, though. A Violent Night sequel? I mean, maybe because I like the first one. I'd be more open to that than the new Ninja Turtles Muppet Babies, Muppet Turtle Babies. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Muppet Turtle Babies. Screw this mutant mayhem crap. Muppet Turtle. No problem, Lucas. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Muppet Turtle Babies. That's what it is. Am I wrong? That new Ninja Turtle movie? That's Muppet Turtle Babies. Leave Them Up at 4 I used to hate, but there's been so many bad sequels that have come out that it's actually risen up a bit since then. I still have issues with Lethal Weapon 4, but I don't hate it as much as I used to. Muppet Turtle Babies. I'm against franchise sequels because 98% of them, look what we've gotten. Rambo 5, Terminator Dark Fate, Prey, The Predator, The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, RoboCop 2014, all his Ninja Turtle stuff, Scream 5, Killing Dewey, because Dewey had to be a loser. John Wick 4 is a new franchise. He asked like franchise sequels. But all the stuff I mentioned, like 98% of them. Independence Day Resurgence, that's another one. That's the thing with Stream 5. Like Dewey David Arquette had to be a loser. He had to be a loser. He had to lose his job. He had to live in a trailer. His character had to be divorced, I guess, because he was divorced in real life. I'm like, but it's a movie. Like, I get you're divorced in real life. That doesn't mean the character has to be divorced in the movie as well. But he's divorced. He lost his job. Here's another cop who's she's better than him at his job. And even though he survived 4 other movies, he dies in a stupid way from a lady who's like 30 pounds, as you come to find out. Rambo 4 is not bad at all. 5 is, but not 4. But, well, Batman would count as just adaptation of a comic book. I'm talking about, like, other stuff. Hey, Liam. But yeah, I mean, what they did with David Arquette's character was just abysmal. Completely abysmal. Then you make him a loser, and you make him dumb, and he dies in a dumb way. Or Marco, the villain wasn't supposed to. I mean, the villain, what person was he going to have? He's a sinister guy that it was about his personality, it's about his actions and how he treated these people. And that's what made that villain work was the terrible atrocities he inflicted on all these poor people, stabbing kids and throwing them into fires. Yeah, Chainsaw Massacre 2022 did that. That was such a great movie too for Netflix. It was such a great movie. You know what they should do with this new Ninja Turtle film? Just kill off some of the turtles. Just do that, please. Just kill off Raphael in the first 10 minutes. Can we do that? That's what I want. You know what? That's what I want in the Turtle Muppet babies, the Muppet Turtle babies. That's what I want to happen. I want all that teaser to be the first 10 minutes, and then Raphael gets hit by a bus, and the rest of it just you just get him out of there, please. Stop letting him suffer. And just have the whole movie just go down the please do that, please. I'm begging you, please just do that. I want that, please. No, I mean Rambo 2 and 3 are my favorite ones. Don't get me wrong. Rambo 2 and 3 are my favorite. They're my favorite Rambo films. So I get what you mean. It didn't bother me as much as others. No, genre 4, they're not going to kill them off because they're going to make more. No, you don't need a sequel to Leviathan. Plus, no one knows what that movie is. Aragorn, I mean, go for it. I think you do better than a lot of people. Silent Hill 2 remake, I don't really care. Why does Rambo 3 get hated? Does it look at it as silly, goofy, and cheesy? That's the words they use. They say it's cheesy. They say it's 80s cheese. That's the only thing they say. 80s cheese. That's their terms, not my term. Hey, Nick B. Well, all the John Wick sequels have had cliffhanger endings. I never got the Burger King Ninja Turtle taste back in the day. I never did. Take care, Chase. I'm not into concerts. Yes, so far the John Wick films, yeah, that's how much I've loved them. Marco, I don't know what they say. My main problem with the Max Payne movie, everything. It does not follow the game like at all. Mark Wahlberg is severely upon severely miscast. Severely miscast. He does a absolutely terrible performance. The villains are completely forgettable. The action scenes, there's not much action scenes, there's not much gunplay. And you think of Max Payne, Max Payne should have John Woo style of action, John Woo level of action, and it doesn't. And when it first came out, it was PG-13. And the underrated version isn't even that much of a step up. And then they pull the stupid thing of the drugs where he sees all these demon visions, which was not in the game. He took pills, but it wasn't. They did this stupid thing where when you take it, you because of the drug, you see all these hallucinations of demons. It's not Constantine. It's Matt's fucking Pain, not Constantine. I didn't care for that movie, Preminator. It wasn't for me. Max Payne sucked. It's a terrible fucking movie. Nothing about that was Max Payne. It was Max Payne in name only. And Mark Wahlberg trying to do the narration should have just gotten the guy from the game. Or just play the game. Just play the game. Or watch a movie of the game someone probably edited. No, not like that. There was nothing in that game, and I got it right there, that people saw demons. Now, one time in this damn game did people see demons and hallucinations. Now, one time. I played this game a couple times. Other than the when he has a nightmare and he's on the narrow line to like a flashback. Oh, hey man, how's it going, man? Yeah, I love Constantine. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I love Constantine. Did I see that in the theater? I might have seen that in the theater. Uh, by the way, Mongo Grud, do you want me to let people know who you are in the chat, or do you want to be anonymous? I should figure I should ask first. But thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're doing well. Well, actually, Before I get to that, thanks. I appreciate that, man. Thoughts on Safe, Jason Statham film? Um, I liked it. I think this has some pretty decent action in there. I like Jason Statham. I thought the little girl was pretty poorly acted. Well, no, she wasn't that great of an actress in it, but I did have fun with the action scenes. I had fun. The pacing didn't bother me. A lot of stuff didn't bother me about that film. I thought it was a fun flick. I think there's some actors who could have been utilized more. Again, the girl they got, I thought wasn't the greatest actress. But I remember having some fun. I remember liking Jason Statham's performance. The ending was a bit lacking. I think the ending needed a big final push of action. That would have been nice to see. I would have liked that, but as is. So it is what it is. But I liked that. That was fun. Actually, Mungo, I'm not going to say because I have a lot of people who don't like me and they stalk me or they threaten me. So I don't want to bring you into it. So, but Mongo's a good guy. I'll say he's a good guy on here. Hope you and the family are doing well, man. But yeah, I don't want you to get pulled into it. So just people online being tough about it. So again, hope you're doing well, man. But yeah, thank you, Retro Crypt. Yeah, but yeah, Safe. I enjoyed. I thought it was a fun movie. So, but yeah, I like Safe. I never hated it. A lot of people hated it, but I never hated the film. Lady Picture Show. Oh, that's not to me. Mark Wahlberg. There are films of his I like. Three Teens, The Italian Job, The Big Hit. But a lot of times I kind of wish someone else starred in this and not Mark Wahlberg. Whether it be Aaron Eckhart, whether it be Thomas Jane, whether it be somebody else. So that's how I look at it. There are films of his I like, but I don't. Mark Wahlberg is not. Fear. I liked his performance in Fear. That's one. And the other guys, I thought the other guys he was actually decent as well. Let's say. Sorry, I don't know why he zoned out there. Sorry about that. Glad this phone is working because it was having some issues with the Boost Mobile being down for a week because of Dish Network. Um, but yeah, that Four Brothers I don't mind. How is Rambo too much of a hero? That doesn't make any sense. Was he supposed to be a villain? That doesn't make any sense. How is he too much of a hero? Four Brothers I don't mind. I don't mind that movie. It's not a film I rewatch over and over again, but I don't mind it. Three Teens of Italian Job, he's okay, but there's other people I like more in those movies. Guy Ritchie, it depends on the film. Yeah, Rambo for Split Part 2, love the movie. Always enjoyed that film. I actually have the 4K right there. The 4K. I did like the other guys. I like that movie. Rambo 2 is American propaganda. How is it? It's about the government leaving behind POWs, and Rambo rescues POWs against the orders of the American establishment. At least the portion of it to save the POWs who worked their asses off and got screwed over. So it's people, again, not knowing what the hell they're talking about. They didn't watch the films. Yeah, POWs, MI exactly. So again, it's people that know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know jack shit about what they're talking about. It's stupid. People don't know. That's a lot of things people just say that out of their ass. They don't know what they're talking about. Stupid. It's ridiculous. That's just my opinion on it. Yeah, my war is over, sir. Just, did people not listen to his speech at the end of Rambo First Blood Part 2? People who say that, show them that speech. Rambo 3. Then people don't know their history. They don't know what Afghanistan was back in the day Rambo 3 was made. Take care, Lucas. People don't know their history. The way they were back then is not like how they are now. That's like hating Germany because of what happened in World War II. It's two completely different time periods. Same with Afghanistan and other countries. The way it was back then is not the way it is now, and vice versa. People don't know their history. So again, but it's like a lot of people today. They don't look at history. They don't look at the past in terms of movies, entertainment, of any of the sort. James Cameron did not produce Rambo 2. He did the original script, but then Sylvester Stallone rewrote a lot of it for his own inflections, uh, his own take on it. But it's based on a James Cameron script, but then Stallone rewrote it. Stallone rewrote a lot of it. No problem. We'll review next door. Have a good night, man. I'll be on just for like another 15 minutes or so anyway. It's getting pretty late. Nippy Adzali. That's another good point as well. Not everybody in the country is feeling the same way. Look at this country. I mean, I don't want to get political, but not everybody likes the president. I'm one of them. I mean, all he's done is amp up the price of food, take soldiers out of, Afghanistan, or not Afghanistan. Think of the Rambo 3 now. But you know what I mean. Take all the soldiers out. There you go, exactly. Went to Afghan, still like Rambo 3. Exactly. It's an awesome movie. It's a fun action film. Yeah, Iraq. That's what I meant. I can't get the Rambo 3 in my head. All that shit they did don't fucking matter. Didn't fucking matter, apparently. Just, this guy's an idiot. But you can't say that because he did cancel. He's an idiot. He can't walk upstairs. He can't talk. Yeah, I'm gonna call him bidet. Sorry, eyes mess with me. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, the tank versus helicopter. I love that scene. Fantastic. All done practical, for real, in camera. No CGI. No cartoony effects. the money's on the screen, which is less so to feel now. Yeah, Hard Tardy is my favorite. This right here was a gift from someone, this laser disc, and I don't have a laser disc player, but someone sent me this because they know I'm such a fan of the movie. But yeah, it is my favorite. Who has dementia? Bruce Willis? Yeah, I know Bruce Willis has dementia. It's too bad. It's too bad. I don't know why he keeps falling. One day he's gonna fall and he can't get up like he's Steve Urkel. No problem, Josh. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Jay, I don't know who that is. Never heard of the person. Never heard of Jay Vaters. Sorry, I've never heard of him. Never heard of the person. Doing well, Liam. I haven't seen the Charles Bronson. If I saw the Charles Bronson McCann films, it's been for so long. I'm not a fan of the first one with Jason Statham, but I like the sequel, The Mechanic Resurrection. I do like the second one. Neil Punch, it depends on the person. Marco, is that confirmed or is that just uh, is that like something that's been confirmed or is that just saying it for saying its sake? Critical drinker, good reviewer. Jake Paul and boxing, never seen it. Can't comment on it. Never saw it. Current dating climate, be careful. The hell is Bad Bunny? I don't know who the hell Bad Bunny is. Safe? What do you mean? The movie? Like I talked about the movie. I enjoyed the Jason Statham film Safe. Sorry, looking at the chat. But yeah, for those who haven't seen it, definitely check out the stream I did with the guys at Dead Pit. Really great guys. Had a lot of fun. Did like a 2.5 hour stream. The stream says, "Hang out with the Dead Pit fellas." Known those guys for over 10 years now. A lot of fun. The three of us just talking about whatever. Definitely check out that stream. It's a lot of fun to do. Also, this Friday, I will be on Dead Pit stream talking more X Files. We'll be going to season 9. So we're getting to the bad stuff now. We're getting to the pretty cringe stuff. I don't know who Andrew Tate is. No problem, Rapper Kirby. Sorry that you're going through stuff. I wish you the best. M Nice Bid Sedan. Okay. Nippy, you know what I think? I think they're stupid. That's what I think. Back to the Future, classic movie. Terminator TV show, I don't remember. The Sarah Connor Chronicles, I barely remember the show, to be honest. Yeah, Boomstick Critique, I don't know anything about that other than what you type, so I have no opinion because I don't know anything about it. I have no your research into the topic at hand. Shit. Yeah, I like Back to the Future 1 and 2. 3 is it's there. I liked it a little bit more than I did back in the day, but I don't love it like other people do. Oh, okay, no problem, Boomstick Critique. Yeah, I get what you mean. Take Care Rapper Kirby. Repo Man with Emilio Estevez? Yeah, I seen it. I liked it. Do I like Robert Zemeckis as a director? Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind some westerns. I like Young Guns. I like Rio Bravo. I do like the Man with No Name trilogy, High Plains Drifter. I do like some of them. I mean, I'm not huge in the westerns, but there's some I like. Um, they're over there actually, the westerns, some of them. But yeah, I like some of them. Like I said, Rio Bravo, I liked. High Plains Drifter, I liked. Tombstone is a good one. I like Tombstone. And then Young Guns is my favorite. Didn't see The Old Way. But yeah, rest in peace, Tom Sizemore. He passed away with a aneurysm, brain aneurysm. And then I liked him in The Relic, in Heat, among others. And then Julian Sands, who was Warlock, he disappeared into thin air when High Team just disappeared, never to be seen again. Spy Soldier, I haven't seen that film. Nippy, I mean, that's not the only issue. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, the love story between Christopher Lloyd and it didn't really fascinate me as much as others. Rambo is my favorite franchise, at least the first four, not the fifth one. Hated the fifth one, but I love the first four. Yeah, Bring Out the Dead, I do like that film. That's a Martin Scorsese film. That was an interesting one. I did like that. They found Julian Sands? I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't heard anything about that. No, that's not true, man. Sorry. He's still missing. So, yeah, he hasn't been found. No, no problem, Nippy. Like I said, I don't hate Back to the Future Part 3. It's just not a favorite of mine. Ravenous, I didn't mind that. Well, the trailer for Fubar, there's nothing to say other than Arnold Schwarzenegger got hit in the balls. That's all that's in the trailer. Like, what else can you say about the trailer? Yeah, Julian Sands is still missing. Predator depends, but Mike's been sick for a bit. OCP. He's been sick for a while, so probably not before he gets better. Neil Breen can eat me. Boomstick, no, I don't want more franchise sequels because 98% of them have sucked lately. Terminator, Robocop, Ninja Turtles, Rambo, Rocky, Star Wars, Star Trek, Transformers, Alien, Predator. These franchises had gone to the gutter. They've gone to the gutter. So why would I look more forward to franchise sequels? That's my question. Why would I? Aliens coming to 4K? When? That's the question. When? Terminator did say he would be back. He did come back in Terminator 2, and you only needed two Terminator films. He did not need any more. He came back for T2 and ended it there. Well, until it's released and there's a release date, they also said James Cameron has said a lot of stuff. I remember he said Terminator Darth Vader was a great movie. Then a couple months later, he's like, yeah, that film sucked. You said it was a good movie. Well, I lied. Well, stop lying then. Uh, I don't know what happened to Mario, sadly. I don't know what happened. I kind of lost touch with them. Just been more busy with my own thing. So I don't remember the Buffy the Vampire Slayer show. So I don't know what the worst season is. Can't tell you. Can't answer that. Yeah, with enough money, Terminator Darth Vader was a good movie. He did the same with Genesis as well, Terminator Genesis. Then when the check was cashed, well, actually, it sucked. Did Cameron say Darth Vader sucked? I bet if you asked him now, he would. Or give it a few more years and then he'll say it, just like he did Genesis. I remember when he back in the day said AVP was a good movie. There's an old interview on Ain't No Cool News. But if you asked him now, he's like, yeah, the movie sucks. Can you buy Freddie Prinze Jr. as a tough guy? No, I don't. I mean, I don't. He dislikes the film now. He says is a failure. Well, there you go. See, I told you. Hey, Monoval. Well, there you go. No, he dislikes the film now. He said it was a failure. There you go. See, of course he changed his mind. See, he admitted that he said T3 through 5 were good only because he wanted to support Arnold. Yeah, Monoval, I did a video on my thoughts on the new Ninja Turtles trailer. They look like there's 8, 7 years old. Donnie's sounds like his balls haven't dropped, and they shoved a tube of toothpaste up his ass and squeezed every drop of it. He sounds like the little kid Ike from South Park, and he's a nerd, and you know he's a nerd. He's got glasses. They all look like Muppet Turtle babies. They act like Muppet Turtle babies. The next movie, they'll be in diapers. Splinter has an afro for some reason. Stole Link's hair from the Mod Squad. Uh, just randomly get Seth Rogen and John Cena and Ice Cube, the voice characters, and Jackie Chan just got them out of the bottom of the Cracker Jack box. No one's requested Man 3. So it's all going to suck. Take care, General. Thank you, man. Boomstick critique, that doesn't make any sense. You know what a film failed? First off, killing John Connor in the first 5 minutes, so making your first two movies pointless. That's one of the many things that made that film fail. Hey, remember Terminator 2, which is like the most beloved for a lot of people? I like Terminator 2, but my favorite's the first one. Let's kill off that guy in the first 5 minutes. And then apparently it was so important that literally in a matter of short amount of time, there's a new savior. Only it's a she. Can't be a guy because it's gotta be a she now. He, she, maybe. Or she, he. Yeah, I know Boomstick. I'm not saying you're saying it. I'm saying James Cameron is full of it. What he says doesn't make any sense. Well, then, by his logic, Terminator Genesis would have been a hit. By his logic, Terminator Genesis would have been beloved. By his logic. Well, again, by James Cameron's logic, Terminator Genesis would have been successful because that had only Arnold and didn't have Linda Hamilton. And it wasn't. So, again, by his logic, Genesis is that movie. So, again, James Cameron does not know what he's talking about. The Video Master, can you not do that? You're just spamming the number one for some reason. Thank you. Well, again, Terminator, then the, by his logic, Terminator Genesis would have been a hit, and it wasn't. So James Cameron does not know what the hell he's doing. Makes no sense. Ridiculous. But I'm going to end it here. We're down to the 2 hour mark. I only did this stream because I only had like 2.7 gigabytes left on the phone, and it's supposed to recharge tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So thanks for stopping by, everyone. Um, Once again, more videos will be coming up. I did just upload my thoughts on the new Ninja Turtle trailer. It's about 20 minutes long. I'll upload some more videos tomorrow sometime, tomorrow afternoon or whatever. Let's see. This Friday on Dead Pit, I'll be with Uncle Bill and them talking about X-Files season 9. And we'll go from there. So when the next stream will be, I don't know. Because I never know. Because I gotta make sure the phone gets recharged and all that stuff. But yeah, everyone, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Good night to everyone in the chat. Thank you, Mongo. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Silver Wings, Boomstick, Hunk, everyone, Nippy, Marco, Wonder Waz, Hunk 100, Austin. Thank you, everyone. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.